Movement of the Earth. The Earth is constantly moving around the Sun. It moves in two ways, rotation and revolution. The movement of Earth on its axis is called rotation. The movement of the Earth around the Sun is known as revolution. Both these movements take place simultaneously. Rotation causes day and night. Revolution causes change in seasons. So, the movements of the Earth are very important for life to flourish on it. Rotation of the Earth. If we watch a basketball spinning on our fingers, we will notice that it spins around an imaginary axis. This axis coincides with our finger at the bottom. In the same way, the Earth too has its own axis on which it rotates. The axis of the Earth is an imaginary line that passes straight from the North Pole to the South Pole through the center of the Earth. It is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees from the plane of the center of the Earth. It takes 24 hours for the Earth to complete one rotation. Day and night. The occurrence of day and night is the most important consequence of Earth's rotation. As the Earth rotates, a part of it gets sunlight and experiences day. The part which does not face the sun experiences night and remains dark. This takes place alternately because the Earth rotates constantly. You can experiment this by lighting a torch adjacent to a globe. You will observe that one part of it receives light and the other half remains dark. This explains how we experience day and night periodically. The Earth's rotation also causes tides and influences the direction of winds. As we have learnt in the previous chapter that the Eastern Hemisphere is ahead of the Western Hemisphere by a day, another noticeable consequence of the Earth's rotation is reflected in our dates. Revolution of the Earth. The Earth revolves around the Sun in a fixed and elliptical orbit. It takes 1 year or 365 and 1/4 days to complete one revolution. However, a normal calendar constitutes only of 365 days. Then, where does those 1/4 day or 6 hours go? This part of the day or hours is accumulated for 4 years till it totals 24 hours. This extra day is added to the month of February every 4th year. So in every 4th year, February has 29 days. Such an year is known as a leap year. Thus, a leap year comprises of 366 days. Seasons on the Earth. Seasons are caused due to the revolution and axial tilt of the Earth. Summer, winter, spring and autumn are the 4 distinct seasons we experience on Earth. While revolving around the Sun, the Earth is tilted to one side. The half of the Earth that is tilted towards the Sun gets longer hours of sunlight and experiences summer. The half that is tilted away from the Sun has lesser hours of sunlight and experiences winter. When the North Pole is tilted towards the Sun, the South Pole is tilted away from the Sun, as in June in the figure. At this time, the Northern Hemisphere experiences summer and the Southern Hemisphere experiences winter. When the South Pole is tilted towards the Sun, the North Pole is tilted away from it, as in December in the figure. Therefore, the Southern Hemisphere experiences summer and the Northern Hemisphere experiences winter at this time. In March and September, both the poles are at an equal distance from the Sun. In March, therefore, the Northern Hemisphere has spring and the Southern Hemisphere has autumn. In September, the Northern Hemisphere has autumn and the Southern Hemisphere has spring. Therefore, when it is summer in India, it is winter in Australia, and when it is autumn in India, it is spring in Australia. Thus, the revolution of the Earth and its tilted axis are responsible for causing the seasons.